It's April 12, 1861, and the American Civil War is declared, a conflict that tore the nation apart, brother against brother, from 1861 to 1865, but what caused this devastating war? At the heart of the conflict lay the institution of slavery. For centuries, millions of African people were enslaved and forced to work in southern states, primarily on cotton plantation. The southern economy was heavily reliant on this forced labor. While the North's economy was becoming more industrialized, the South clung to its arrogant way of life, deeply entwined with slavery. This difference in economy system fueled differing views on the morality and legitimacy of slavery. A growing abolitionist movement in the North condemned slavery as a moral wrong and demanded its end. Figures like Frederick Douglass spoke powerfully against injustice of slavery, advocating for equality and freedom.
Frederick Douglass once said,
"I have seen the horrors of slavery. I have felt the lash. And I say to you, this nation cannot long endure half slave and half free."
In 1860, Abraham Lincoln, a Republican who opposed the expansion of slavery, was elected president. Southern states feared that Lincoln would abolish slavery altogether, threatening their way of life and their economic power.
Abraham Lincoln once said,
"A house divided against itself cannot stand." I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free.
One by one, Southern states began to secede from the Union, forming the Confederate States of America. They elected Jefferson Davis as their president and prepared for war. The first shots of the war were fired at Fort Sumter in Charleston, South Carolina in April 1861. What began as a conflict to preserve the Union quickly evolved into a war about slavery.